I was loath to leave you alone, but there were some things that we needed for you to settle in comfortably. As one does with a new pet, the necessities that you would specially require weren't just simply on hand. I had resorted to zip ties to bind you while I was gone and leaving you in my bed. But it was simply a stopgap. I am now equipped to manage your abrupt presence in my home. If I had known you were coming to stay, I would have planned ahead properly. I am prepared to protect you from those who may taint you, from the outside world, from anyone else, to keep you clean, vibrant, pure. I was only gone for about an hour before I returned with everything we need for your impromptu visit. 2 dog shock collars, 2 pillows, 2 sets of blankets and sheets, 2 large towels, 2 face cloths, a pair of slippers, a toothbrush with a tube of toothpaste, and 3 pairs of socks. A large short pile rug, multiple large metal eye hooks with round rings, a few lengths of chain, an assortment of different locks for the chain, the doors, and the collar. You deserve nice things, but for now, we would need to work on a reward system. There is some natural light from the small hopper windows, but they are high up, and nothing you can fit through even if you manage to miraculously get the chain off and reach them. I only regret that the section of the basement you'll be in is unfinished aside from a dry-walled ceiling with pot lights, the metal support posts that the chain will be attached to, and a finished guest bedroom with a shower. Cement will surround you. After installing the metal eye hooks, I removed the bathroom door. I laid down the large short pile carpet and moved the guest bed downstairs, only the box spring and mattress. We could decide on a new mattress together eventually. I would enjoy helping you decorate what would soon be our new living quarters. It seemed to be a known fact that women like to nest and make a place look homey and nice. I am looking forward to seeing what you will do with the new space we will be sharing in our home. After the bed is moved, I move you down to the basement and secure the chain around your ankle with a lock. It is secure and snug. It is long enough that you can also reach the bathroom, and you can move around. I will reward you with sheets and blankets eventually, but for now, I do allow you to have 2 pillows. Sheets could be a risk, and could be torn to create other things. I have also purchased you a pair of slippers and 3 sets of socks, as when we left, we didn't have time to get you your shoes. I have set up my little temporary workshop in the further side of the basement at a distance that you cannot reach. This way, I can see you while I do what I need to. I have nearly finished setting up the cameras that will make you visible to me on my phone at all times. In the beginning, with awakening to your new life, I would have to leave you here. It would hurt me as much as it hurt you. But this was what was needed to be done to form a long-lasting bond with one another. The isolation was a necessary period at the beginning so that you could be introspective. Due to the sudden change in the situation, I wouldn't have time to coddle you and slowly steer you onto the right path. I would have to yank you onto a new path and believe in your ability to do this for me and trust in my wisdom and logic to help you adjust. I test the sizing of one of the collars around your neck before marking them and searing a hole through the thick but malleable plastic with a solder iron. It's durable and it's waterproof while sitting flush against your neck. 2 came in a box, so I can charge one and swap them out as I please. This will only be for your behavior should you decide to scream your pretty little head off. I can't risk another episode of your antics, and I can't be disturbing my neighbors. My neighbors are not the prying type. We do know one another by name, but we don't socialize outside of a friendly wave should one see the other. I'm good with the community, but my neighbors, we don't really interact. This doesn't mean that they would ignore screaming coming from my home. So much was dependent upon my reputation. I live in generic suburbia in a middle-class neighborhood on the outskirts of the city. This was further away from those ghastly, colossal buildings and piss-soaked alleyways. Inconspicuous and quiet. When we have children, I could move us to a more suitable neighborhood, one with a better school district. But I felt that we would homeschool. I secure the collar around your neck. I ensure its place will remain with a small lock at the nape of your neck. I worry it won't be comfortable, but you shouldn't need to have the collar on for long. I hope that you'll move through the first chapter of our new and abrupt experience together smoothly and naturally. Now, it's just us. Just you. Just me. Together. I see you move ever so slightly. I push the last screw into the concrete wall with the mason drill and secure the last camera. Your timing is so perfect, just as you are. Everything about this is so perfect. I put the drill down. I put all the other items into my toolkit. And wait. New environments can be overwhelming. I watch and I wait. I am smiling. The fact that you are here makes my heart swell. I begin to think that despite the frustration and anger I felt earlier, that this was the best outcome of the situation. Everything fell into place, and now we were together. Now you were safe and with me, and protected. To see you waking up, this was a view I'd never been privy to up close and personal like this. Your eyes are open, but you are not awake. You aren't quite aware of anything just yet. Dazed and slow, you're struggling against the after effects of the drugs. Fighting to keep your eyes open and failing. I have prepared a fresh dose in a capped syringe that I am keeping in my back pocket, but I only intend to use it if I need to. From now on, I will keep you safe. I will break you to build you. I will hurt you to help you. I will be your refuge, your sanctuary, the only thing you want. No, the only thing you need. I am going to fix you, and I will actually be able to keep you safe while I do so. You will be with me now. That would make everything so much more immersive. You would learn faster due to this. I think of all the things we'll be able to achieve together. You are awake. You sit up with some difficulty, taking in the room around you before your eyes settle on me. You open your mouth and scream. It chokes off abruptly into a strangled whelp of a much quieter volume. I have to smother a laugh. It just sounded so funny. You are so adorable. Your hands fly to your throat and feel the collar there. You look at me with bewildered eyes as you struggle to yank the collar off. Reaching around the back and feeling the lock garners me another wide-eyed look of confusion. I smile gently and I begin to use sign language. I talk while I use it and emphasize with emotion like I was taught. From now on, we'll talk like this. First, I want to say sorry I doubted you. I thought you could hear me. I hadn't accounted for the TV screen. You are so very smart, my love. This time, your eyes are wide as you watch me use sign language with ease. I'm delighted by this. I had worked hard to become fluent after I first chose you. I wanted to engage in sign language with you sooner, but originally I was learning it so I could understand everything you said. While I watched you from a distance while you were talking to your colleagues, To the few friends that you had. You lived a quiet life, but I still wanted to eavesdrop on your conversations long before you and I met. Long before I had fallen for you. And you were first a target to be hunted and not my lover. You are confused. You sign back and it's nothing to do with what I said. Oh my. That language isn't necessary, my sweet love. Where are you? You are home. This is our home. Don't worry. You are safe. I will keep you safe. You inhale and yell. It seems you're aiming to cuss me out, but the collar shocks you once again. I didn't think you were the kind to need a reminder so soon after the first one. You whimper, and that sound stirs a fire in my veins, and I adjust my jeans before stepping closer. You are quickly pressed against the cement wall. I show my hands to you, like a magician showing you that there's nothing up his sleeve. Love, you are safe here, I promise. You will be happy here soon. I will come back later to bring you food and water. I smile encouragingly and nod. I want to give you a chance to explore and time to digest, as one often does with a new cat. You often left them alone to explore. I collect my drill and leaving the lights on for you, I exit through the basement door. I take the time to lock all the new locks I've installed, and I am still smiling. For once, it doesn't feel unnatural to me. I feel as though this is something I could truly feel happiness over. You are with me. And now, instead of just possessing you in what most humans considered an emotional bond, I could keep you entirely. Now you are here. With me. And mine. Mine. Hello, loves. First of all, I'd like to thank Ecoterror's Thought, Crazy Cat, Voltus, Demetrios, Mr. Midnight, and Aaron for being my patrons. Thank you so much. I appreciate all of you. Now that that's out of the way, uh, this reminded me of a comment I once saw on a video in this exact series, and it said, "This made me uncomfortable in the best way." And I want to elaborate on that. That's the point. I am a lover of horror, and I am a lover of gore, and I will try my damnedest to make sure that you are thrilled, comforted, and the right amount of disturbed by the end of the audio. Horror is something that I love taking part in. I love horror games. I'm pretty sure if you follow my Twitch, at Minute Whispers on Twitch, um, then you'll figure out that I love horror. I play a lot of horror games on there. But yeah, mm, I like writing horror. I like reading horror. Uh, dark stuff is just my jam. I love it so much. Um, so yeah, if I have the opportunity to make you uncomfortable, I will. Horror is something that's just also very prevalent on this channel, especially recently, because it's fun. It's just fun for me, and it's fun to see everyone's reactions. Um, Recent developments, though, I may have a new series that's coming out at the same time as this one. I know that we're by the time that this video is uploaded, we will be only halfway through the series. Wow, that is actually crazy saying that out loud. I'm only halfway done recording this. Wow. I'm so excited. Oh, you guys are gonna have a blast. But at the same time, I would like to record a new style of audio, longer form, but available to the public. Because this is something that I actually helped write myself. Not in total, of course. I'm mostly the editor, but I did have some part in writing a script for the first time in a while. So I'd like to take that and release it to the public, not just Patreon. It will be longer form content, longer than 20 minutes, I suppose, but it's just my own little passion project. Oh, combined, it's me and a friend's passion project. I'm basically just the editor. Um, so yeah, that's pretty much what we have in store. If you enjoyed this video, leave a comment, like, subscribe, do all the things. Um, Also, if you enjoy this and would like to see more, if you'd like early access and also longer form content, then you can go ahead and subscribe to my Patreon. You can also get art and a letter from me monthly as well. If that's something you're interested in, go ahead and click the link in my bio or in my description. Both will lead you to my Patreon. It's 18 plus. Um, just making sure that there's no minors, of course, even if there was NSFW content, which there isn't, um, there would be no minors allowed on my Patreon anyways, just for safety reasons. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoy. Thank you. And have a lovely night. And I say night because, yes, it is 4:36 a.m. Good night, loves. Yeah.